Hello everyone and welcome back to Dishonored, where we last left off. We ended up capturing Sokolov and making our way back to the Loyalists, where we are now just...
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives. I think the overseers make it themselves.
They can't do it.
Dice.
I'm looking for a key source.
Lady Emily Corvo was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch at once.
There's that other key. Harpoon songs. Yep. Ah, that's why she told me about the key, because there's going to be a thing over there. That's making some noise, might need just fixing.
Dice.
What the hell's that noise?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
Imperial cameo. I see the bow charm. Give it more power! Or give me more power. Strange that Cecilia has this. Whirlwind 2. Swing your sword moderately faster. Cool. Is that it? That is it. I need to see if I can find Emily. If I remember correctly, she's somewhere up in the tower, which means I have to somehow get to the... Oh, it's literally from my room to there, which is fine by me. I am the Royal Protector. Okay, I was just making sure there was no way to fall off there.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here, though I know you have important things to do, out there in the city.
She's been, you know, she's gone through a lot. She's been in a brothel for like 6 months or something. Actually, she got moved there, so I don't know how long she's been in there. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Oh, this is just about the things. And as I got the befitting further testing by removing them from their homes some hours before dawn. The Fugue Feast. Once the songs, we began the Fugue Feast. The New Year is not started, and thus time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins. Many practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes, euphoric with spirits and potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks, conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed, and it is time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting High Overseer calls for the Hymn of Atonement, and the Fugue Feast ends. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from the ancient codes, discarded. Interesting.
She still has bad dreams, though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother. Little Emily. Someday soon an empress, but only an exhausted child at the moment.
Yep.
Poor girl. She's been through so much. I hate to say it, but we're counting on you to make things better.
Hey, don't worry, I can do it. Kitty!
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plate. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Do I have enough for... Not yet. I need 8 rooms and I have 3. Time to start saving up. I wonder if I try to speak to her, she'll like wake up. I think I already read this.
Please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Okay. Good night, Emily. Good night. I'll let you sleep. Ah, let's go sleep ourselves. The hound pits. Sleepy nap time. Don't know what the hell that noise was. Is there anything here? Oh, hello. This matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I don't wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again, without their tongues and working in a mine. Maybe. Right, down to sleep.
Corvo! Wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Oh, hello.
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want, sure.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Hopefully that wasn't a choice that ends up like fucking altering the ending, I don't know. It's like, oh now she dies, well done! It's like, yay! That is animated, so she's going to pick it up and read it at some point. Yeah, whoa, it doubled. That's a big ass book, Jesus! It's almost as big as her torso. Can I speak to you at all? No? Okay then. Right, let's go talk to people. Daddy? What? This is a drawing I made of you without your scary mask. Thanks! Oh, what's this? Corvo, thank you for getting me a live weeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy, as living plague specimens are quite difficult to procure. Rest assured my colleague will handle this situation as humanely as possible. A living plague specimen? Weeper? I guess he means the people underneath the sewers.
Attention, Dunwall City.
Hello.
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
Sure.
Nice.
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
No, she didn't. She's alright.
First you joined us, then Overseer Martin, then Lady Emily, and Mr. Sokolov. More dishes and laundry for me. At least make me feel safer.
Good. I'm not here to make things worse. Nothing new.
Bridge will be delayed indefinitely.
Hello.
Until then, citizens cross.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock.
Okay. Who you watch in the bathtub is none of my concern. I'd rather you didn't spy on people. I mean, it is sort of my job to spy on people. I'll be this just to... Oh, damn it. Who you watch in the bathroom is already gone. It's kinda thingy, but then again, I do it too. In this, I like just look through the keyhole, seeing if there's any enemies or if there's anyone in the room, and then I listen in. That kind of thing. Let's say this.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Don't worry. I won't do anything too crazy.
You require my unique services?
Yes.
We can quickly return to my shop.
Oh, no, I don't need to return to the shop. What was he looking at anyway? Did it save? Thank you. Oh! Hi! You're having a bath, I see.
This offense, and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride.
Is it just going to keep zooming in? Because it's getting even further, closer and closer.
Of others in these trying times, and preserving the timeless beauty of our fair...
Oh, hi.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe?
I mean, you are bathing. Maybe you'd like company. I'm sorry, Callista, it wasn't my intention to intrude.
I understand. It was an accident. We have such a hard time maintaining privacy in such a crowded house, don't we?
Yes, that's true. I shall leave immediately. Have a nice bath. See, that's how you do it. You go straight in and just go, oh yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to. I was just, I didn't know you were in here. There was no, the door wasn't even locked. Actually, that's true. Why wasn't the door locked? You need to keep a better eye on that, otherwise anyone can just come in. And it wouldn't be me next time. Next time it could be Piero or Emily. I don't know. Hey there, Lord Regent.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time. It's not that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent, but it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
Anton Sokolov dined with us at the manor several years ago. He's both brilliant and disgusting.
I heard that as died. I was like, he's dead? Are we all dead? Are we just reliving the same moments over and over again, just so then we can get to the moment when we die? Just to start over again?
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend...
Whitecliffe's Evil of Victory.
Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress. And the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone and half of it. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Ed?
It's the company you keep that interests us. We know you painted the portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress. The very aristocrat was funding the military.
I need to save, because I don't know if pulling this lever will end up killing him, or if it'll open the door.
Fortunately, she is the key to the Lord Regent's control of the city, and we must have her.
Sorry, Ed. I cannot help.
I'd like to pick this up, please. I saw it for a second, come on! Got it!
It's time to put him to the question.
Okie dokie. Hey, well, don't stand in a weird position where I can't talk to you, okay?
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Perhaps I can find a bribe for you, Sokolov.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Talk to Piero and buy a bribe. I can do that. Why? Oh, you're Wallace. I thought you were Piero then. Piero, my friend.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Indician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
Yes, I would. I'll take the brandy. Brandy is only 150. I'll take that. Yeah, thanks. What is this box?
What will I say when Sokolov has passed at his funeral? Something like this, perhaps. Sokolov is dead. Gone forever. We were rivals at the academy, yes. He was jealous of my agile brain and youthful energies. But he's dead now.
There's an empty tank
and what
in
can
there.
I say about him? Sokolov, he did improve on some inventions. He did well for himself in his way. He had many admirers among the aristocracy, especially those who lack a solid background in matters of natural philosophy. He was a painter of portraits. They say his work was genius. That remains to be seen. Time will tell.
Okay. Let's go give him this alcohol. Hopefully it's worth what I just paid.
I could use a drink.
It's a good thing I'm here then.
King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate? Tonight? The timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne.
Sounds good.
May the wind favor you.
Thanks. I'll have to make sure I eat some beans so then the wind is with me. Bean jokes. Right, let's see if I can grab that book that's in there. Oh, this is just the other spheres thing. Can I still speak to you?
I swear I never saw her face.
I know, I saw the picture, I even got it now, so I know what you mean.
Although I can vouch that her hindquarters are the finest in the city, and perhaps the Empire itself.
That opens up that. Oh, it's one of those timed ones. Okay. Alright. Oh.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
Lord Shaw.
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Huh, okay.
I knew Sokolov would see reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
Huh. Emily?
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
A masked ball. You happen to have the most clever mask of them all.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them. My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it.
Wow. This character
I bet
is
Mrs.
busy.
Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe, wherever she is.
Yeah. Maybe I'll find her at some point. That we have a doll! It will be the perfect thing to keep people in line. Hey there, Samuel.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
I'm ready for a ball. Give me the exquisite wine. I have the perfect mask for this. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest supporter is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle. The wife of the late Lord Boyle and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate on the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate.
The Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight.
Cool tower.
Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
So I have to get there first. Deliver a note to Lord Shaw. Okay, let us save, because this looks like it's going to be interesting. Right. One over there, we got a rune over there, we got a bone chop over there. One of the Boyles is guilty, her identity must be uncovered. A blend in at the masked party to discover the target.
Listen.
Please clear the street.
Hear
This area is restricted to invited guests only. By remaining the local
of death.
unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on site.
I'm not sure if you're a bad guy or not, but I'm sorry, I'm going to have to knock you out just in case. Whoa! Dreary. You wanted me to decide, you asked me to do it, there's a hole in the world. These are weepers.
The great age ending. They are burning ways.
You say this all the time.
The doom of Pandysia has come to the city. The river rushed in when the barrier broke. Our district burned us.
Sleep well, don't worry, as soon as we get a cure, if at any point that happens, we'll heal you. Go away, he doesn't live here anymore. Ooh. Granny Rags. I can't trust him, you can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled and ruined. Unless now, so if the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them, they fly away to look for new homes. There isn't dreary. I'm leaving too. My valleys is packed, so dreary everywhere. I can't look, can't bear it anymore. So this is her old house, I guess. Weeper, Weeper. Where'd the other one go? I'm pretty sure there were 3. And yet I only see 2. Where'd the third one go?
Going to a party, Corvo?
Pretty much.
Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
I see.
I will be glad to rest.
I think a lot of people will. Right, so the next one is down there. Esmer Boyle is a rutting hound. Okay. That's good to know. Let's go get this other room, eh? Whee! Right. 2 out of 3 runes found. There isn't that many in this mission. Bone charm. Those are some balloons. Nice. There's even fireworks, which is cool. No, that's not what I meant to do. Poor people. These are probably weepers, right? Yeah. I think with that, though, we shall stop here. In the next episode, we shall continue making our way to the Boyle party, and then we shall get these runes and find out who the real Boyle lady is. Until then, this has been Majorshepard. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and there's the links in the description to Patreon or donations if you want to help through there too. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Ciao.